Hello, hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? Hi, what's up? I'm back to drawing, and I hope this live is working fine. Thanks for joining again, and yeah, just like yesterday, I couldn't do the live session because I was a bit busy with some other work, but hopefully, I'll do this more often, and yeah, it would be really nice if people who are watching this live, however irritating or displeasing it might feel to get bugged by me forwarding you and calling you on these sessions, please subscribe to this channel. It would really help in growing this particular YouTube channel that I'm trying to build, but also um, making sure that I communicate the kind of work I do and the stuff that we are doing at Choorma, and also this comics project that I've been working on for quite some time now gets pulled through, and I feel motivated enough to keep doing this. So yeah, that'd be really nice of you if you could subscribe to the channel, and yeah, that'll be nice. And today I'll be um, drawing next few pages of the comic. So yeah, that is the plan for today. Let's hope it goes well and there's no technical errors in this particular session. So yeah. So yeah, today we'll be drawing this panel from the new chapter of African Caravan, and yeah, that's, I think I've already repeated that, but I'm just waiting for a few more people to join. But that's okay. I'll start. Like last time, I think I should play some music. It would really be fun and useful, I think. So, yeah. This is the 10th chapter of my comics, African Caravan. Hey Suri, what's up? Good to see you here. क्या चल रहा है? नाइस. ऑफिस का काम चल रहा है. कूल. मेरा भी ऑफिस का ही काम चल रहा है. ये मेरा ऑफिस है. हाय दर्पण. कॉफी भी ठंडी हो गई. अरे यार, एक तो ये सर्दी में हर 10 10 मिनट बाद तो कॉफी ठंडी हो जाती है. यूजलेस. काफी काफी ठंडी हो जाती है. सही है. पंस्टर्स. कुछ तो और है इस हाथ के बारे में. ऐसा होना चाहिए. अरे दर्पण, you also have some music on YouTube and stuff, right? How is it going? Are you still making music? No, I'm drawing on this Huion tablet. Acha, cool. Can I play your music in the background? Is it on SoundCloud also? Spotify. Okay, let me see if I can find it. First, I'm not sure if yes, I have Spotify. ओहो, तो ऐड वैड भी आ रहे हैं स्पॉटिफाई के अंदर. पेड अकाउंट नहीं मेरे पास स्पॉटिफाई का. आई थिंक यूट्यूब पे चलाना पड़ेगा. Thank you, Spotify, for 30 minutes of uninterrupted listening. Finally. अरे प्रीमियम लेना चाहिए स्पॉटिफाई का, आई एग्री, बट मैं यूजुअली स्पॉटिफाई सुनता नहीं हूँ. आई यूजुअली यूज यूट्यूब फॉर माई म्यूज़िक, या तो फिर साउंड क्लाउड और समथिंग. ऑल्सो म्यूज़िक बहुत ही कम सुनता हूँ मैं वाइल ड्राइंग. आई थिंक आई शट अप, लेट द म्यूजिक प्ले फॉर अ while. दिस इज दर्पण रैपिंग. क्या मल्टीटास्कर है यार दर्पण तो. अपन से एक काम नहीं होता ढंग से. उसके लिए भी ऐसे बहुत एफर्ट मारना पड़ता है ड्राइंग करने के लिए. पॉडकास्ट भी सुन लेता हूँ, हाँ. पॉडकास्ट ज़्यादा सुनता हूँ क्योंकि कुछ चाहिए ना ज्ञान, फालतू का टाइम पास, मज़ा आता है. मतलब गाने भी सुनता हूँ बट पॉडकास्ट सही चीज़ है, कूल है मतलब. ऑल्सो ऑडियो बुक्स वगैरह भी, बट ऑडियो बुक्स मैंने उतनी शुरू नहीं करी हैं अभी. ऑडियो बुक्स मैंने अभी रिसेंटली शुरू किया है लिस्ट सुनना, तो मुझे ज़्यादा पता नहीं है. कर लेते हैं थोड़ा बहुत. नहीं भाई, बहुत कुछ कर लेते हो तुम. बट सही है, मस्त है. सूरी क्या कर रहा है आजकल? व्हाट आर यू अप टू? शो अस सम ऑफ योर वर्क ऑल्सो. मतलब कुछ लिंक विंक भेजो यार यहाँ चैट वैट में, कुछ लेटेस्ट काम का अपने, इंस्टाग्राम वगैरह का. एंड दर्पण, यू ऑल्सो, डू यू हैव सम न्यू म्यूजिक? Maybe you can put your link in the chat. अरे क्या थैंक्स. मैं सुनता हूँ, मैं बीच बीच में चला लेता हूँ. बट आई थिंक मैंने यूट्यूब पे ज़्यादा, मतलब सो यूट्यूब पे ही देखा है तुम्हारा, मतलब गाने वगैरह. एंड यू आर ऑल्सो मेकिंग वीडियोज एंड ऑल्सो, वो भी सही है. सही है. कूल. कुछ नई खाने की जगह डिस्कवर करी क्या सूरी, दिल्ली में? नौकरी थका देती है. अच्छा. ओके. नॉट म्यूजिक विद सम. ओके. सही है. आर्ट वर्क वगैरह कूल है. यू ऑल्सो डू लॉट ऑफ डिज़ाइन वर्क ना, सो या आई कैन इमेजिन. Hmm. Okay. Same old places. So when are you coming for Ganesh Machi next time? छोटा है पैनल. This is Malfunction playing in the background. Malfunction भी काफी cool गाने बनाता है. सही है वो भी. Awesome producer. Next week. हाँ ठीक है. Done. True. Few days of winter तो नहीं लग रहा है जितना मौसम ठंडा है दिल्ली में. I think around it'll another month maybe. Hey, thanks Tata. Glad you could join. Do you have any questions or anything you want to talk about? We are just discussing general chit chat, random stuff about Delhi food and whatnot. I don't know, on the chat. And Darpan's music was playing some time ago, few minutes. So yeah, this is chapter from Uganda actually. This is 10th chapter I'm drawing. I thought the थोड़ा general introduction भी I should give to people who have just joined, I think, and also to Tata and others. Hey guys, if you're watching, why don't you message on the chat so that I know that you're there? Because you see, I'm looking at my screen and I'm looking at my drawing. I cannot see who else has joined online parallelly. Although I can do read messages because I have another window open. But yeah, so please say hi. And please do subscribe if you have not yet to this channel because yeah, I'll be making more such comic related videos and doing live drawing and chit chat. And yeah, we can talk about pretty much anything relating to comics, art, travel, or my experiences in Africa, or generally you can also share your experiences as artists. So cool, cool. Okay, came back from work, Tatha. Okay, now enjoy this for a while. Something totally different from what you do. Darpan, this is actually a serialized webcomic I'm making. So this is African Caravan's 10th chapter that I'm drawing currently. In this chapter, we are in Uganda, and this is a scene from scene where I, along with other artists, we were making this giant mural in a small town in western Uganda called Kesese. It's in Rwenzori Hills, which is very close to DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo. And we were yeah, it's a very interesting town, and we were making this mural about peace. That was the theme of our collaboration. So anywhere we would go in Africa, we would collaborate with local artists and create some unique, interesting artwork with them. So this is one of those collaborations that we did. And Tatha, you see here in the chat, she was the one who was helping us off ground from India in connecting to a lot of African artists. We were also connecting on the journey, but she was involved in a lot of pre-planning and a lot of work beforehand before we actually went to Africa. We actually planned it for almost 2 years. So yeah, all thanks to Tatha for all the connections and all the amazing work she did alongside her regular work. And yeah, so it was pretty cool. So this is that comic, uh, ka 10th chapter. So there are in total 17 chapters in the book that I am drawing as a web comic online. तो ये है मतलब अभी तक we have released 6 chapters, and the plan is to release 17 chapters slowly, one by one. Almost every month I release a new chapter, so that's the frequency that I'm trying to build. And sometimes it gets little delayed because of other commitments and other work that I have to do. But as much as possible, I try to do this comic because I feel that it's a very important story that needs to be told, and it's very interesting. And it also has helped me grow as an artist and helped me learn how to become a better storyteller and comics creator and artist in general. So I think it also, like in the last, yeah, 1.5, 2 years, almost 2 years, I think now, since I've been making this comic, uh, I have, only understood much more about comic making and art in general. Yeah, Bunny Chow, it was there in that chapter, in the second chapter. Yeah, you should read the rest of the chapters too. There will be a lot of other kind of unique food items that you can drool over. However, I don't think you can find them in India. Bunny chow, I think you can though. I had it in Hyderabad also once I went there, and I'm sure in Delhi also you'll find in some restaurants. It's a very unique dish and very cool, actually. I mean, it's so simple you can just make it at home. Matlab, of course, the spices that they use are slightly different because they're local um, spices, but yeah, very interesting. And also the whole history behind that dish is also very unique. So yeah, pretty cool. And this is the beauty of traveling, right? You get to experience a lot of unique things. Hmm. But what after this? Hmm. That's a good question. Abhi, I uh hmm. Uh, After this comic is done, I think it'll take another few months for me to finish this comic. Probably by mid of this year, I should be done with this series. After this, I do have other comic scripts that I'm writing with other creators. Uh, I have, like, so since this comic was a purely documentary style, more of more or less. um, More or less क्या मतलब, it was a documentation of our story, our journey, but of course not in a very serious manner. It has its own, interesting bits. But the new comics that I'm writing are mostly fiction, because I wanted to explore that as well, and also uh, that is liberating in its own way. So I thought that it'll be unique, it'll be like different for me to try that part now, since I've done such a long series of non-fiction. So I'm going to do some fiction comics next. So that will be the next project that I'll be working on. But it might not be this. I mean, I don't think it'll be this long comic. It'll be like a shorter comic, I'm sure. So you guys can see that some of these panels are already inked. Yeah, I actually started working this page some time ago, and then I thought ki I'll complete it on live. So yeah. Hi Shivi. You're saying that there was a way to know that you're in the good old days before you have actually left them. Do you feel that the same, looking back the journey and reliving it through your comics? हाँ मतलब you would understand because you were also there in the journey. There were very interesting days. Um, I am reliving more like a lot of those memories through this comic, and yeah, I mean, it has its own, like, I like what I'm doing right now. I'm loving this as well. So I do feel like I do remember those days, and I feel we did so much, and it was so amazing to do all those things. And I cannot imagine doing most of that stuff right now because we are not in that mental space, and like post pandemic and all those kind of things. But yeah, if you ask me that if I would do it again, yeah, for sure, why not? Um, so yeah. Any good graphic novel comic you want to recommend? हाँ मतलब बहुत सारी हैं which are nice, which are good. I don't know if you read horror comics, but Junji Ito writes very nice horror comics. There is this series called Tommy, which is very cool, which is very horrific as it's supposed to be. And yeah, that's a good horror comic that I like. Then there are like some of those very nice comics by Osamu Tezuka. This MW. MW is okay, मतलब उतना बहुत बढ़िया नहीं है, but हाँ fun read है वो भी. Then there is this one called Nobody is Born Whole, which is also very interesting. So that by Osamu Tezuka, same. Actually, okay. Hmm. Yeah. ये अभी दिमाग में आ रही है. ऑल्सो ऐसे बहुत सारी हैं मतलब अच्छा एक ये भी है आया, लव इन द यॉप सिटी. तो वो भी काफ़ी कूल है. वो अफ्रीका के बारे में ही है वो भी. तो वो बड़ी अच्छे से ड्रॉन और काफ़ी इंटरेस्टिंग है उसकी स्टोरी भी. Then there is also एक ये है बाकी जो फेमस वाली हो तो तुमने पढ़ी ही होंगी. These are also pretty famous. I'm just looking at my bookshelf. कुछ है क्या है interesting. एक also I can plug in my friends' comics. Haha. There is this not exactly a comic, but a very interesting book by one of my friends and also regular. And he's also the editor of like this comic that I'm making. So I sent it to him to edit before we release it. His name is Anupam Arunachalam. He makes comics and a lot of cool stuff. Like he writes, he draws, and he does a lot. So there's this book called Tooth and Nail, Fur and Scale. So that book actually is very interesting, and it has its illustrations and stuff like that. It is basically about horror stories from India, like different parts of India, but more mythological based, and not exactly horror stories, but monsters and those kind of stuff. And it's very interesting. In fact, I would recommend you to buy it because why not? अपने क्रिएटर्स का काम है, सो हमको करना चाहिए, खरीदना चाहिए. So yeah, that is one interesting book. I think I'll show you guys. It's in front of me. ऐसा मैंने कोई प्लान व्लान नहीं किया था, पर somehow पास में ही पड़ी है. So yeah, ये है बड़ी इंटरेस्टिंग सी बुक है ये, तो you can check it out. It's by Penguin. So yeah, it has. I'll show you one of the illustration. Hmm. So yeah, it has like this illustrations. Uh, Tooth and nail, fur and scale. This is how it looks. So yeah, uh, तो हाँ, you should check this one out. थोड़ा cool type है, मस्त किताब है. ओह अच्छा, ये तो क्या कर दिया मैंने. इसमें कॉलर है, इसमें कॉलर नहीं है. व्हाट इज दिस नॉनसेंस ड्राइंग. ओके, कंसिस्टेंसी इश्यूज. चलो हम भी ठीक कर लेते हैं. हाँ, वैसे भी अकरम द कैरेक्टर ऑल्सो रियल पर्सन, वो ऐसा कॉलर वाली ज़्यादातर कपड़े पहनता है, तो उस कैरेक्टर को मैंने हमेशा कॉलर वाले कपड़े ही पहनाए, शर्ट ही दी है, तो अभी भी वही कर लेते हैं. ऐसा कंसिस्टेंसी दिखानी चाहिए. ओके ब्रो, थैंक्स फॉर जॉइनिंग. यू ऑल्सो टेक केयर, एंड या, you also keep creating good stuff, and hopefully once this covid is a little calmer, then we will catch up. सही. It's been 40 minutes in this live. Cool है. It's good to see कि नए लोग भी आ रहे हैं. मतलब like how Darpan joined. So yeah, it'll be cool to. Hmm. So yeah, to give you a glimpse of how the image, I think I have the image reference for the painting that I was making. Yes, so this is how it looked. Yeah. Um, yeah, so this is the artwork that we were making on the wall. काफी huge था वो, काफी cool सा था. एंड यस सूरी रिमाइंडर कल हम चल रहे हैं. If Suri is still there, I don't know. Arunachalam, Anupam Arunachalam is my friend who wrote this book and who drew illustrations for this book. Darpan was asking about to suggest some comics, so I was suggesting this book. It's not exactly a comic, but a book of illustrations and story. So yeah, that's this is me eating chapati and beans. Interestingly, you guys would find it interesting, I guess, that we used to eat a lot of chapati in Rwanda, and it's pretty common there. Chapati and beans. So they would have chapati, which is like our paratha, made with all flour, all-purpose flour, and it would be usually had with rice, sorry, beans. It will be like chapati and the beans, or it will be beans and rice. So that was very interesting. So and it was also very, like, it was in our budget also to have it. So we would have that very often, especially while painting. Also, all of the artists and stuff, while we'll be working on the on murals or on paintings. So it'll be uh, so yeah. Yeah. Beans as in Rajma. Yes, Meghna, Rajma. Um, it will be Rajma. Yeah, pretty commonly people have Rajma there. I mean, it's not as spicy or as like it's not made how we make it, of course. I mean, the spices and all are different, but for called shoes. Okay, this video is not made for kids, guys. Yeah, so that Rajma. Also, I wanted to draw the scene this way because I wanted to show the perspective of how, like, huge that painting was, and also the fact that, and also the other stuff around us, uh, like the jerry cans and also uh, the car stuff, and the paints and everything was all messed up in the cars, and it was a chaos in the car that we used to travel in because of, like, imagine 12 people, stuff kept randomly everywhere. So yeah, it was chaotic, but it was cool. Just making it little rough, the ground, it felt little too plain, too flat. So let's add some detail here, some grass. People who are watching, I can see that there are 7 people who are watching this. So thank you for joining, first of all. And if you have not yet subscribed to Choorma Studio YouTube channel, so please go and subscribe. I think there must be some link over somewhere on your screen to subscribe to this channel. So please do that because I really want to continue making these kind of videos and hopefully make more interesting stuff about travel and comics and art and yeah, all of that. So yeah, please do consider subscribing it. It will help me uh, get motivation and stay inspired to make more things, and also give me a chance to interact with all of you guys. So yeah. Yeah, when I'm drawing this, it almost takes me back to that time and all of that interesting experiences I had, and it was so cool. I mean, I think it was something that really, truly was like a once in a lifetime experience, because the kind of people we met and the kind of stuff we did, it was so amazing. So yeah, it's really cool. And that brings us to the end of this live. And today we have finished another page of the comic, so that's really awesome. And yeah, it's really cool to finally keep doing this and do this uh, almost every day. Like, I started it a few days ago, so um, I think I would be able to do it more often, and I would be able to continue making awesome comics. And awesome, if it's awesome or not, so you guys will tell me. I am making comics. I don't know if it's awesome. So, yeah, let me know. And if you are watching this video after it's done, after it's over, so thank you for watching, and please do share this with people who might. Please do share the comic with the people who might want to read it, who might like knowing more about Africa, or about the journey, or about those experiences. So, yeah, please do share with your friends, and please do read the comic. The link is in the description of this video. And that's all for now. Thank you so much. Goodbye.